What's up guys, and welcome to another video. So I haven't made these videos in a while and I thought it's time to do another video like that, because usually I make videos for entertainment. You know, you guys tune in, you just want to have a good time, nothing controversial, just, you know, have a laugh and enjoy some time off on YouTube. But actually there are a lot of people out there who are not able or who lost the ability to feel joy in life. So today I want to talk about depression, because I feel like a lot of people, especially a lot of young people out there, suffer from depression, and I feel like there's a lot of negative stigma to it. So today I kind of want to raise awareness to this illness, because that is what it is, and show you that if you suffer from depression, it is nothing to be ashamed of. It's not wrong, it's not bad to go and seek for help, because it can get better. And it's like any other sickness you would go to the doctor for. You should do the same when you suffer from depression. So a little disclaimer here, of course I'm not a doctor. I just did some research. I tried to find reliable resources, and there's a lot of research out there. So this is what I found, and I want to encourage you to be just, you know, brave with it and actually go seek help if you need it. Also, I will leave a link to a self-rating depression scale where you can find out if you show signs of a depression. Of course, this is not a substitute for consulting a real doctor, but it may help you to, you know, see where you're at and if you're actually showing signs of depression. So I feel like most people who did never suffer from a depression mistake it for ungratefulness or just being moody, but that is so far from the truth. There is 5% of the world's population that actually suffer from depression, and it has nothing to do with how wealthy you are, how loving your surrounding is. It has nothing to do with it, because it can hit anybody. Just like everybody can get sick from a cold or have an accident, that's how you can start suffering from a depression. It is this feeling of overwhelming sadness and emptiness. Talking about my own experience, it was probably the worst feeling. It's not even a feeling, because you don't feel anymore, but it's the worst that happened to me ever. This state of mind you're in, because it's not a feeling. When I suffered from depression, I was irritable even over the smallest things in my life, and changes in my daily routine would make me angry and anxious. I lost all the interest in things that I used to enjoy and used to be excited about. Nothing was able to excite me anymore. And I still believe to this day that depression caused my eating disorder, because depression has a lot of side effects. Let me call it side effects. Some people develop eating disorders, some people develop anxiety, and also some people develop binge eating. For people who develop an eating disorder, it's because the depression leaves them feeling not worth it, and they become perfectionists and nothing is ever good enough. They're not good enough, and that transfers to their body and how they look at themselves. So I feel like a lot of times depression causes an eating disorder. Only sometimes it's the other way around, because depression from an eating disorder is only when you're already really malnourished, but I was feeling low way before that. So I felt like I was never good enough. I felt like nothing would ever work out for me. I became really perfectionistic, and eventually this perfectionism hit my body and my appearance. So I already lost my interest in food, so it was just another small step. So to me, it didn't make sense. Like I was empty. I was like, nothing makes sense. So food doesn't make sense. So why would I eat? Like, there's no point, because it doesn't make sense. And that's not only valid for food, but everything in your life. Like nothing makes sense. Like why would I be, for example, why would I go to this party? Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't excite me. Why would I do that? Like things that used to excite you don't excite you anymore. So you lose the sense in life, basically. And this is why over 50% of people who commit suicide suffer from a major depression. People just simply lose their reasons to live. So like I said in the beginning, there's a lot of negative stigma that comes with this illness, because that's what it is. And here are 3 misconceptions about depression that are so far from the truth, and I really want to talk about these because these annoy me like crazy. First thing is, you're just sad. it's gonna be okay. And even though people might say this in like good intention to help you and make you feel better, it's just the weirdest thing to say someone suffering from a depression. They're not sad. In fact, they don't feel anything. They are ill and it's bigger than themselves. Would you tell a person that broke their hand, you know what, it's gonna be okay, just deal with it? No, you would not. It's only because you can't see it doesn't mean it is not real. So this is something, even though maybe, or most of the times, it's good intentions, people try to make you feel better, it's not gonna help. The second, hey, I mean, you should be grateful. You have a home, you have a family that loves you. Like, there's no reason for you to be sad. And that's probably the most annoying thing someone could think or say. And that's probably why so many people are ashamed to admit to their illness, because they feel guilty about it. They feel like I have so many things in life people don't have, and I'm still feeling that way. I shouldn't be feeling that way, but it's not like that. People who are suffering from a depression already feel guilty, like I just said, and then guilt tripping them by saying that, even though besides the intentions may always be okay, but guilt tripping this person is not helping at all. I even thought that to myself, like, I'm well off. Why do I feel that way? I hate that I'm feeling that way, but it's just something bigger than you are. It's an illness. And it's not your state of mind. It's just something you can't control. Actually, scientists found out it may be an inflammation in your head that makes you, like, that changes, I don't want to say your thinking, but that makes you ill that way, that you think and feel that way. Being depressed has nothing to do with how wealthy you are or how loving your surrounding is. It's like a person with a Mercedes can still get into an accident. It has nothing to do with being rich or anything like that, or being wealthy, or just being well off in general. Has nothing to do with it. So don't feel ashamed. It can hit anybody. And the last point I want to talk about is the negative stigma about antidepressants, because I think people tend to have a problem when other people take pills for something. I feel like they have no idea. Maybe first thing they think is that an antidepressant makes you feel high, but that's not the case. It's not a pill you pop and then you're fucking high. It's not ecstasy. It's like something that helps you to be less irritable and less anxious. They don't make you happy. I don't know how to describe this. It's not a feeling they give you. It's just like they make you normal again. They make you yourself again. Like I was at first, when I was like, my psychologist suggested antidepressants to me, I was like, I don't want to take pills because I don't want to be a different person. And I feel like this pill is making me a different person, but that's so far from the truth, because actually this pill made me myself again, because I thought I lost my personality and my character due to this illness. I can never be how I was because it's gone, but that's not true. It's not gone. It's just suppressed by the illness. So as soon as this goes away, you become yourself again. And that's what antidepressants do. It's like a person that breaks their leg and they're using a crutch. The crutch doesn't make them walk or fly. It's just helping them to walk. So that's exactly what antidepressants are, and that's why I would highly recommend to consult psychologists and psychiatrists and see what they say about it. And if they suggest it to you, don't be afraid to take it and try it out. You're not going to be a different person, I promise you. It's just going to help you. It made me feel less irritable, less anxious, and enable me to handle life better myself. So I am here to encourage you to seek help if symptoms I mentioned above or symptoms you find in the test I linked down below apply to you, because it's nothing to be ashamed of. You deserve the help you need. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments down below if you want me to do more videos like that. And just remember, the world is better with you in it. And I see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye bye.